Since I was a child, I liked science and I enjoyed taking things apart. I like to see how things were designed and put together and just how things worked. I think I was just always kind of curious. My parents were engineers. My mother is one of the most important people in my life. She always told me that you need to make sure you do things well. So whatever you try to do, just make sure that you do a good job. When I was in 7th grade, I went to a Saturday enrichment class that was offered by my school called molecular biology. During this class, we were doing all these really interesting experiments and learning the concepts of molecular biology. And then watching the movie Jurassic Park felt like a documentary because all the concepts in the movie were exactly the same concepts that were covering in the class. And it got us to become so excited about all of the potential of using molecular biology. That problem of being able to engineer the genome easily and also precisely has kind of become a really interesting problem to me. And that led me to think about how do you develop gene editing technologies. The human genome is 3 billion letters long. It's like a long book. And every person has a slightly different version of that book. But also some of these differences lead to different risks for disease. And so gene editing is about being able to go into the DNA and being able to change specific sequences so that if there's a sequence that causes a disease, we can go in and try to repair it, to fix it. It's no different than how you would change the words in a document. Find where that typo is, and then you delete the mistake word, and then you type in the correct word. CRISPR will go and find along the 3 billion letter long DNA where that typo, that mutation is. And then you give it a new piece of DNA that has a correct sequence, and then the cell will replace it with that new sequence.
There was a world of genome editing BC, before CRISPR, but it was hard, it was expensive, it was difficult, you needed substantial resources. And what Feng did was show it was achievable. CRISPR-based genome editing went from a possibility to a reality, and I think that changed the world. Feng single-handedly has been the biggest contributor to a diversity of CRISPR tools. He discovered Cas12, he discovered Cas13, and showed you can use those new obscure CRISPR effectors to manipulate DNA.
That allows you to develop one-time treatments that provide a lifelong cure for the disease. We need to develop new solutions that can change the way broken things are working and then make it work better. I hope that I can get more people to want to fix problems and to make the world a better place. And maybe they will then also inspire or catalyze other people to want to do the same.